away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Now Jackson rolling to his right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his left. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll be taken down at the 26. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson buying time to his left. And out of bounds right around the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Here's Jackson to throw on the move to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Jackson escaping the pressure right.
Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. A handoff. It's Murray. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it. This time doesn't work out. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Oh, fighting off the defender. And some room to work.
Let's go. Let's go.
Just a terrific run there.
Fuck yeah.
Running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see.
Right at it.
On these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
Pull them boys out, man. I need somebody that's going to break some tackles. If them boys is gaining up on me like that quick, I need somebody that's gonna break some tackles that first tackle.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Flush to his right.
Throw
the cross his body and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Got some real estate. Gets through, and now an opening. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half. And for the call, let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, They've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And they're going to get this beyond.
But that's all you gonna do, bro. This game over, bro. Like, stop doing that.
But it ends up being a good play.
For real. Stop doing that. It's over.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
I like that little play.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not
Let's
before
play with that in.
50 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Well executed there on second down. So do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility. But now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
Now it's Jackson.
What the world is it doing?
This is caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I tell you what, this man is weird, man. God damn, man. They need to fix the defense. They ain't did no adjustments on defense since release.
On the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. First down and much more for Henry. Derrick Henry all alone.
Get your ass off the sticks, man.